Well, hello, I'm Dave, and this is Jill and Kira, and today's the day, isn't it?
Well, we're going to attempt to put the...
We're going to try to put the, what do you call the dam? The windbreak up, emulating the van.
Sit.
We can't get away for anywhere, so Kira and Jill and I are going to try and sort this out. So the first thing to do is to put something down so that Kira can sit and chew. I'll get that. It's all brand spanking new. So if I put it, you sit. Yeah, you watch what I'm doing. Right. Right, so Kira's now happy as Larry with a chew. She's in. And basically what we're going to do is try and set this up. So let's get into it. We'll be starting with the 5, and it's going to go yonder side of the door and out as far as the wind out awning will go, and then along here. See how that goes, shall we? Right, we've got the cloth bit laid out more or less. So first step is to get the first upright in. So what I'm going to do is take this bottom bit off and bat it in with the holder, if you can hold that, my love. And that's going to go just here. Could you pass the hammer, please, love? Thank you. Ow. Right, what we need to do next is line that up with just laid flat right beside us. Can you pull that side out so that it's level? That's it. And then right, where's the thing? Is this it here? Yes? This is it, yes. Right. So, same again. You can slide that in. That wants to be that.
Kira, this way. Come this way, sweetheart. Clever girl.
Right. Right, I think we can put those two up. Come off, dog. I can't see where the hole is. That's in. Right, now we want a leg on each of these. Yeah. Right, I'll hold that. That's it, lovely. Same again on the next one. Right, hang on, peg. Flush. And then we'll put this on. And then there's just the bottom to peg. Right. Okay, sweetheart, come round this side.
Here we go.
Oh,
go.
good jump. Good jump. Right, we're going to keep on doing this and we'll come back to you in a while. There might be some swear words, you see. So, as you can see, Jill's sitting, giving the dog a little bit of time. We've been about quarter of an hour, 20 minutes getting to this point. And what we need to do is fasten these bottoms on. But as you'll see, we've got to the 5 section up. And that's actually not bad. So what's going to happen next is the door's going to go on there.
I think that'll do.
Then a single unit. And then we'll get the 3-way up. And that'll give us almost a complete pen. So back in a bit. So next up is the door, and the door is fairly simple to do really. It's figure of 8 on Keda. So let's see if I can manage that without making a mess of it. So there's a stopper at the bottom so that the Keda doesn't go too far by the looks of it. Fiddly when you're on the wrong side. Get in, that's it. And that's that. And that, I think, needs to be around there. And that's pretty much it, I think. I'm not sure, we'll find out. And then the door slips across to there. Excellent. Right, back in a bit.
That was you.
Right, as you may have seen, we've brought an umbrella out so that Madam Wonderfluff here has shade, and so has the dog. All we've got left to do now, really, he said, moving to one side. What we've done, there's 5 uprights in the door, which we might not have got as tight as it could be, but you know, first time for everything. Then a 3-way coming back over. We were going to put a single in about here and have 2 come back over, which would mean that we wouldn't need to put the skirt. This is exactly the right length for the van as it happens. So what we're doing is we're going to leave it like that, and we'll fill the gap that goes along here on the van with the skirt. But in the meantime, all we need to do is clag some pegs in the bottom, and that should stop Madam from getting out. What do you think of it?
Yeah, ironically, it's extremely hot today. And of course, if we had the van, we would have had the awning out, so we'd have been under shade. So yeah, it's probably hotter than it would normally be, but I think it'll do the job. We need to, obviously there's adjustments to be made. Once you've got it up, you can adjust it accordingly.
Yes.
So I'll get some pegs in, you have a sit down and I'll put the pegs in, and then we'll show them the finished bit.
Okay,
for now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
No, there are bits that want tightening up, which is fair enough. We've got the pegs in at the bottom now.
Yes.
And it's quite evident that the panels that are taut they're quite rigid at the bottom with
Yes.
the pegs in.
There'd not be much chance of getting through, would there?
No,
No.
no. And actually those that aren't that rigid, I don't think she would get through.
No.
A smaller one probably would.
Well, not that she'd be left.
Well, no, quite. But you don't want to be up and down and up and down.
No.
Um,
The door seems quite good. As in, a human being can unzip it far enough to step through
Yeah,
and then zip it back up.
yeah,
And you can unroll it if you're going out
yeah.
and then roll it back up when you're coming in. So I
Now-
don't think she knows how to use a zip yet, does she?
No, no. Some of you may have thought, actually they've put it up the wrong way around, inside out. Because generally speaking, the wording goes on the outside. However, we've done it this way because we want to give Kira, certainly at the moment, the least number of things to chew at.
Yes.
And the uprights,
Are on the outside.
the pack would normally be on the inside. We've put them on the outside, so it's just a flat.
Yes. Less
side.
opportunity for her to have a chew.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, as David says, you know, she's not going to be left. But, you know, you do want to sit and read and maybe you're with her, but you can't be... It's not good for the dog and it's certainly not good for the human, just watching every moment of her movement. So...
But I've got to say, in terms of our pen, the total cost of this was 280 quid for the 5-way,
I can't remember.
and I think 140 for the 3-way. I think we paid in total about £450 for the whole thing. And
Extra
this will,
pegs, extra bits and pieces.
we've got a few extra bits and bobs.
Yeah.
I think we know this will work on a gravel hard standing because we can get the pins and everything in.
Yeah.
We know it works on grass because it's on grass now, and it seems pretty sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it'll take a bit of practice to get used to doing it.
Well, yeah, the more often you do it, the more...
But I reckon we could probably get this up in well under an hour by the time we practice. It's only taken about that now, and that was with clarting and farting on for filming. And running backwards and forwards to get water for the dog and bring the brolly out and stuff like that. If you haven't got that to do and you're just winding your own and out and doing it, that'd be an awful lot quicker, especially once we've got into the way of doing it. And I think from the point of view of, and here's the funny thing, with this up, there's been a couple of German Shepherds and other dogs of all kinds of
Labradors,
different
all
breeds
sorts.
have gone by, and there's no reaction from the hound. She can't see to bark, and I think that's brilliant. It's excellent. We can see through the see-through bits,
Yes.
and it's cracking. So as it stands, it's a big thumbs up for me. I think it's money well spent, don't you?
Yeah.
Tell you better when we've used it in anger on a site, but for the minute, 2 thumbs for me.
Yep.
Um,
Can I just say, do be careful when you are attaching the, what do you call them, those things where you have to press the metal
oh,
bit
it's the
in.
little pressy button that goes in and then
Yeah.
clicks into a
You
hole.
dead easy take off your...
Yes,
Oh, do
You
be
mean
careful.
thimble.
It's, no, it needs like a prodder. Something to prod the... Somebody must have some form of instrument or implement. What do you use when you've got... I haven't explained what the problem is.
I know, but I don't think we've got anything to show. But
No.
what happens is there's a little knob sticks out of the tube,
Yeah.
and it locates
It's on a spring, isn't it?
on a spring, and it locates in a hole to keep everything connected together. So yes,
But every time I do it, I press the thing in, slot them together, and it takes off my thumb with
pinches
it.
your thumb. So we want vertical
How
protected.
do you do it, please? Let
Yes.
me know, because
If
I
you've-
haven't...
Yes, if you've got a way, please do tell us, because I don't really fancy
Yeah.
Jill falling to bits and losing blood everywhere. So vertical protected prod as opposed to horizontal nudie prod, which is my favourite pastime. Yes. So there you go. we're not going to show you taking it down. What we will say is we haven't used the pegs that came with the kit because they're those nasty wire staple things, and they're not.
Although those would be fine for down the, if we didn't already have those,
Yes.
they would be fine for that.
Yeah, but they're no good on rock, so it'll be no good on a hard standard.
No, oh no.
We've used rock pegs all the way
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yes. We'll not show you taking it down because that's just the reverse of putting it up. There's no need for that. And this is about as far from a divorce in a bag as you'll get. Teamwork. What? All right, I'll own up.
No.
Jill's put it up mostly.
No. Well, no, we've done half and half. But sometimes it's easier. You struggle kneeling. Well, not kneeling, but getting up again. So it's easier for me to do those bits.
Yes.
And then I can just battle on, get those done. And then she's got some company as well.
Yes.
She doesn't like...
She doesn't like being on her own.
Well, she's all right on her own. She doesn't like being on her own when she can see us, but she can't get to us.
Yes.
Big difference there. So, yeah, it's give and take. You know, you do the bits that you can do without any problem.
I will say the following, right? All of the bits, the uprights, the horizontals and the legs come more or less in two parts. It's a good idea to have them set up and ready, and then all you've got to do is pick what you need from a central point on a table, go around and do it. Anyway, there you go. I think this is good. I like it. I think it'll be brilliant with the awning. It's all good, isn't it? Now, if you found this at all useful, thank you very much for watching this far. And if you have watched this far, what the hell are you thinking? Anyway, off you go. Diddle off. Go and watch a few other YouTube channels now, because you are watching this at night. You're not watching it in an afternoon, are you? Good. Yes, go and subscribe to a few people. That always helps channels out. So thank you very much for watching. And until we see you next time, enjoy the roads.
Enjoy the skies.
But most of all, enjoy your lives. See you next time. Take care. Bye.